Oh, we did do this.
We did do
okay.
this.
It just was phrased differently. Okay, great.
Whatever I can.
Yeah, we're back out.
Okay, now let's skip down to 5. No. Did we ask why he specifically came here?
I suppose we didn't.
No, let's do that one. Clean it up.
It's a long story, but there's a reason the Jedi have scattered across the galaxy. We've come to worlds such as this one. Worlds touched by war or great tragedies can be felt within the Force, strongly. We thought that by traveling to such worlds, it would help conceal us from the eyes of the enemy. And they were places we thought we might find you.
Okay, so.
If you show up on a planet that has no one connected to the Force, well, does that even make sense?
There's not every single thing in this galaxy is connected to the Force.
It's impossible.
Yeah, every single thing is connected.
Just
to the Force.
Just because you're not adept doesn't mean that you're not.
It doesn't mean the Force doesn't exist.
Right. Okay, so never mind that train of thought.
Yep.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Which is also why if you go to a place like KOTOR, which has been completely removed of the Force, it would fucking make a Jedi go crazy because they're like, ah! Because it would just be screams and death and murder in your head. All right. I think it's time.
This is what will make or break you in my mind.
Why?
Talk to me. Holla at your boy.
There was nothing else we could do. You defied the Council. You followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done.
How so?
But you must understand, the exile was never the punishment you thought it to be. We could not have made you do such a thing in any event. I think you knew, inside, what you needed to do in order to heal.
Go on.
Why? Well, I'd love the elaboration on why what I did was worse, but let's go. What do you mean?
Yeah.
All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you've served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. I suspect that is why you chose to accept the Council's judgment, to wander beyond the Rim, and why you traveled with no one, and did not stay in any place too long. I have thought of you since your trial, and there are times when I wonder if being connected to the Force is always the gift it is believed to be.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if the conclusion
Whatever I can tell you,
that
I will.
The actions taken by Malak Revan and the Exile to go to war were seen as the wrong thing to do because looking further into quote-unquote the future, the sight of the turn and then the eventual second war and then the ramifications of the rest of Revan's life were something that the Council were going, well, all that other shit is really bad, so that's why you shouldn't go. Right?
You're so what you're saying is they saw the outcome, or they saw that was going to happen, so they're like, it'll cause a chain reaction.
Okay, here's it's just a thought just crossed my mind, right?
Yeah.
The entire time I've been looking at this story, from the beginning of KOTOR 1, as soon as they broke down exactly what happened in Revan's past, it was very clear to me that I'm like, yeah, you did the right thing.
Absolutely.
This is the correct choice to make in this circumstance, right?
Yeah.
So, I keep not getting an answer to the question, what plateau are you standing on where your viewpoint of this conflict was one where it was okay to let innocent people die, right?
Yeah.
And it's never giving a satisfactory answer. It's being wishy-washy, and this guy's being super straightforward, and if anyone can break it down, I would expect he would, right?
So, it's talked about before in KOTOR 1 briefly, but basically the reason why, all they wanted was more time.
Yes. So,
all they wanted was more time to make a decision.
So, now, when they say, more harm than good, and when they stand by the fact that this was a bad thing, right? What I'm starting to wonder, I guess, what I'm considering it right now is it that they're saying that because we can see that this is the right decision, but it will lead to her turn, which then leads to the second war, which then leads to not the second war, rather the Mandalorian Wars, the Revan War after that, and then the Jedi Civil War, right?
Well, the Jedi Civil War and Revan War are the same thing.
okay, rather, the things that happen.
Mandalorian to Jedi Civil.
Mandalorian to Jedi Civil, Jedi
what
Civil
we're dealing
to
with right now.
Mandalorian to Jedi Civil to end of KOTOR 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that is Jedi Civil War is KOTOR 1.
Okay.
That's what's happening. Is the Jedi Civil War is KOTOR 1.
Okay, I guess I was looking at the pre-brainwash, post-brainwash conflict.
Post-brainwash is Jedi Civil War. Pre-brainwash is Mandalorian.
What about Mandalorian ending, Jedi, and then Revan turning back on the Council?
Oh, Revan fucking fell during the Mandalorian Wars.
But they ended, and then she came back against the Republic.
Yes, that leads to post-brainwashing. Because the ending thing brainwashed all the Jedi. The ending element of, like, literally... Okay, Mandalorian Wars happen, Revan goes to do the fight.
Yeah, I guess
Revan falls during the conflict, Revan falls. We don't know why, we don't know the details, but at some point, Revan and Malak fall.
Calendar is not marking the end of the Mandalorian Wars yet.
No. Malachor 5 is the end of the Mandalorian Wars. That is the last thing that happens.
Okay.
Fucks everyone up.
Okay.
As we know, it was also a secret ploy to turn the Jedi, and then at that point, Revan takes all of his people he's broken, fucks off for a minute, turns out, and then comes back with a giant fleet and starts fucking up the Republic. That's the Jedi Civil War. That goes on for 5 years, or 2.5 years, I think. Mandalorian Wars with 5 years. And then, or a couple years of each of things. End of Revan defeating Malak is the end of the Civil War. That is the end. And at that point, Revan fucks off into space. Good ending or bad ending. Revan fucks off into the unknown regions to go do something.
Correct.
Now we're here. So Jedi Civil War is KOTOR 1.
Okay, so I don't know what the term would be for whatever the fuck happened between the fuck off and what's happening right now. Right? But that's a third conflict.
That's 5 years in between. Yeah.
Right. So,
there's a name for this period of time later, but we'll talk about it.
Getting a little lost in the woods, but I follow you now. Okay.
Yeah.
I was using the wrong term for the calendar. But so all that timeline, right? Perhaps it's possible that the Council was looking at those events as well from the fucking Force future shit. And going like, well, that is a bad timeline to turn down. So even though this is the correct action in this moment, that whole thing sucks, and that's why you shouldn't have done this. Right?
Well, I think if you're going to go that route, I mean, it basically came down to by going and defeating going and fighting the war with the Mandalorians, we have ended up creating a far worse enemy.
Right. And you've created a resurgence of the Sith, and you've created a complete situation that whatever that led to. We now have crusty boys and hungry boys.
We have the literal apocalypse rolling around the galaxy right now.
And coming in and doing way worse.
The events of the Mandalorian Wars have directly caused the fucking Force black hole apocalypse to be roaming around space.
Right. The dominoes are rolling are playing out in a bad way.
Yeah. So basically, the reason why they wanted to stop was like, all right, would this cause a worse outcome to intervene or not to intervene?
So here is the fucking problem. Where do you decide to stop looking at the dominoes of the future and make an action? Yep. At what point is it worth it? Is it worth it for one domino being hit over? Or do you need to read at least 20 dominoes into the future before you make a decision? Well, perhaps 100?
I would love to talk about this more, but at about domino 8,000, this is explained.
Right.
And I don't want to go too far into it.
Totally.
Well, there is an answer. It's not in this game.
Right, okay.
But there is an answer of what happened.
But this is what is occurring to me at this moment in time where I'm like, I'm trying to understand, like, what kind of asshole looks at Revan's actions and goes, nah, fuck you anyway. And the only thing I'm coming up with is one who goes, I know the future, and the future is going to be bad anyways. Right? It's like, don't save that kitten. It'll lead to an apocalypse.
Yeah. But and
I'm like, what the fuck do you mean don't save the kitten? I'm like, can you tell me why I shouldn't have saved this kitten? And no one's giving me an answer, and I'm being forced to think about what possible world would someone sit here and be like, trust me, you shouldn't have saved the kitten, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go, what is it? So now I'm wondering, I'm like, could it be that they're looking at it from, well, because when you zoom out, now the kitten dying still results in some bad shit.
but not nearly as bad as saving the kitten.
Now, how do we live our lives?
But the big problem is we're dealing with what ifs.
Yeah.
And what ifs and hypotheticals are not reality.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And how do we live our lives?
Yeah.
Why? You know what I mean? And furthermore, when you're seeing that moment, right, you are probably also seeing that a denial of intervention will lead to a turn.
Well, you see, if Hitler didn't get shit on for all of his art stuff back when he was a kid, he wouldn't have caused the Third Reich, right? It's that kind of mentality. Like, what?
We get into
What?
the hypotheticals.
Yeah,
we get into
exactly.
the hypotheticals, right?
Exactly. Right.
And I'm sorry, this is taking a long time. It's just a thought, and it's the kind of stuff that I fucking find really interesting.
And just remember, if she breathed, she a thought.
That's correct. If Revan went to war against the Mandalorians, backed by the Council, what reason would Revan have to fall? It would not necessarily be impossible, because remember, fighting with the Mandalorians is a fucked up act in and of itself that takes everything out of you, and when you're in those trenches, you are way more likely to fall.
Yeah.
Right? We know that. But when you have that moment of, fuck the people that didn't support me for coming out here to do the right thing, that's an easier twist than having the official army at your back.
Now, one more thing you're not thinking about, too, is that 40 years ago, they just had a Sith problem.
That's true, too.
So they're probably like, can we hold the fuck off for a minute?
Yeah.
And take a minute and collect and take stock. And then, like, another 30 years before that, there's another Sith problem. And they're like, so again, I'm going devil's advocate. I'm going on the side of the Council. There is, like, the last several hundred years of the history of this current time has been, guys, stop. Can we take stock for a minute? And that doesn't mean we have an entire council full of rooks going, we're not the ones at fault. We've clearly got a Kavar who's like, okay, hold on. Can we sit down and talk about this constructively? And then you're arguing with rooks going, no, the sacred text. It's like, Rook, shut the fuck up. We have to talk about this. We clearly have been causing the problems.
Now, I'm thinking about that, and I'm getting that. I'm just wondering. It's like, unless punching a Mandalorian turns you red instantly, right? Unless everyone in the council would turn red the moment they punched a Mando, it would not have given Revan as much of a reason to fall. Possibly.
Also, there's a really thing we're looking over here. The council was holding a secret council on a planet to finally talk about the threat and decide on what to do. Yeah. And they were killed in the process.
Right.
So they were actually taking action and going, all right, guys, we got to get together.
That's true.
We got to get together and solve this problem.
True.
And they were wiped out before they could even fucking discuss it.
Yeah.
And and it basically just wiped out arguably most of the smartest people left.
Totally.
Who have all the wisdom and knowledge and experience of, okay, so we've had a couple falls here. We've had a couple times the Jedi Order keeps getting fucked up. We need to talk about this new threat. And people left are the people who didn't go to that council. Yeah. So are probably the people who are like, fuck these people.
But Woolie, if you keep playing the game, you'll get all the answers
exactly.
you want.
Hey, Woolie, you'll keep playing the game, you'll get all the answers you want. In fact, probably some you're going to get in this conversation. So let's finish it.
But guess what? This is fun.
This is the best.
I like doing this.
And don't lie. Anyone who's watching and listening to this right now, this is why this is the best.
I enjoy this a lot.
Who the fuck here is for the combat and the gameplay?
I know the answers lie in the future.
No one here.
This is fun.
No one here is fucking here for the combat. Everyone's here for the Bazak. Everyone's here for the podcast. Let's not. This is right now. You listening to the anime at home right now. Straight up. Is off. You are on a different tab. You are doing something else and listening to this on the background.
I am enjoying the fact that I don't have the answers. Every one of you that has played KOTOR 2 that knows where this is going are jealous of me not knowing right now.
And I'm going to tell you right now.
Because I love guessing right now.
And I love that you're guessing and having these conversations.
I'm wondering where this is going.
It is taking all of my will to not just go, Woolie, the cool thing is coming. Please continue.
No.
Woolie, we're 75 hours into a 30-hour game. Please get to the next conversation and answers your questions.
You are living vicariously through my unpopped cherry right now.
Oh, but it's great. It's great. It's great. No,
totally.
Seriously, this is the best. This
Fucking fascinating,
this
dude.
this is again, this is the best Star Wars.
I have no comparison for this kind of conversation in anything in the movies. I have none.
Yeah.
I really don't.
This is the best Star Wars we'll probably ever be. Honestly.
Okay. Okay, why did you come here? I need to know why you cast me out. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Why did you cut me off? I know you didn't,
but
let's hear your answers.
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that?
Well, you see the woman in the back.
I'm afraid the cause of your condition was as great a mystery to the Council as it is to you.
Yeah, so literally at this point, the only person who said cut us off is Granny in the back.
See, but where's the tune right here that says, but Granny told me...
Exactly. But that woman standing immediately behind you...
And then he goes, who?
Wait, who are you? Yeah, I don't see anyone. Who's there?
Who are you talking about?
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Just let me get one of those, man.
I mean, we already had one. We've had old woman, the guy, the Yachani trained fighter, and the old woman. Old woman? Yeah, there was an old woman here. What?
Get out of here, old woman, said the guy as he runs off.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Krea's right there, but you get to ask her a lot of things, but you don't get her to ask her enough things.
Hey, guess what?
He's
like, where? Who? It's just us.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, did you see me using the Force just now?
I have reestablished my connection.
You always had deep connections to the Force. I'm glad to see that it is once again your ally. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different. And it wasn't just your strong connection to the Force.
Okay.
Nothing
to say?
Yeah, the fact he's not elaborating is a little unfortunate. But but it's like, I do like the fact that it's like, so far he's been very agreeable and very upfront.
I feel exactly. So I feel like Exile here is just kind of like, oh, okay.
Like he's the least mysticism, cryptic asshole out of all of them.
Why won't you let me fight with you?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I saw a holo recording of the Council, and I saw and heard what you had to say about me.
Yeah.
You were talking mad shit behind my back.
What you got to say about it?
So, you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand, this is hard for me, especially after all you've done, but it is necessary.
This is hard for you, you say.
Well, you can't give you the answers
Did you know
yet.
that when I was training you, I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great, but I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone.
Different line if you're a Guardian there.
So the decision that had to be made was not easy, but I cannot say anything more.
I'm confused. I'm immensely confused.
He wanted you to be his Padawan, but he couldn't do it because he was...
Did you know that when I was... Did you know... Here's what my brain heard.
Okay.
Did you know that when I was teaching you, I considered making you my student?
Well, you still learn from all the masters, but the Padawan is like... It's like an apprenticeship, if that makes any sense.
You're a direct intern.
Yeah, like you still learn from everyone on the council and from your masters, right? But yeah, Padawan is like an apprenticeship going into like journeyman and stuff like that.
So,
and then a Jedi Knight is like your journeyman ticket, basically.
Okay, so
to give it like a blue collar kind of.
When
answer.
they introduced him as your former master, like,
well, he's not your former master, but he's more of like he said, my former pupil, my former student, right? Like
okay.
You weren't Padawan master, and master.
I sort of auto completed that.
Yeah, no, I get why. I get that you do that, but like, yeah, it's why you would do that. But yeah,
tell you, I will.
All right.
You can still teach someone and not have them be their Padawan directly, right?
I have a Force bond with an old lady that's gonna croak any minute now.
She's right over there. Where?
Her fragile hips and her medication. I feel it every time.
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. I'm sure others in the Jedi Council would be able to assist you, if you could find them.
Actually, this is very thematically appropriate because you just said he's a Guardian.
Yeah.
He's a Jedi Guardian.
So
right?
he's like, I don't know.
He's a fighter.
Yeah,
he would be
I have
like
no idea, dude.
He'd be like Anakin Skywalker. Like I go in there and I fight. I don't know how I'm not a Yoda. I don't know how the higher mysteries of the Force work.
Yeah.
Which is actually thematically appropriate.
He has no answers. He's like, I want to do.
And Vrook is the consular, the holier than thou. I'm mysticism and bullshit.
Totally.
But he is.
I have the answers, and they're not what you think.
Yeah.
And fuck you.
Yeah.
He's like, I agree with you. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's like again, it's refreshing to come across a Jedi Master who's on the council going, I don't know.
But it's like,
I don't have the answer.
Why does Mikal know fucking more than this dude does? You know? Damn. All right.
Well, because Mikal's going around and studying everything and all the bullshit. So yeah.
Shit. Well, that's
also not being force sensitive takes a huge target off your back.
This is unsatisfying in a completely different way.
It's a different type of blue ball.
It's a different type of blue ball.
Yeah,
it's a blue ball because he's like, yeah, I don't know either, dude. Fuck.
He's alluding to all of your questions being answered if the Jedi Council was to reassemble on Dantooine.
Well,
one more planet to go.
There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique.
We're not going to get this force. We're not going to get the lightsaber form, I don't think.
Ahead. The philosophy of force mastery states that a Jedi's powers are best used without the direct intent to harm another. Here is a form that will aid in that philosophy. Through careful concentration, the duration of many of your force powers will be enhanced. But be cautious when you face dark Jedi. This form drains energy quickly and decreases resistance to force powers.
I forgot how useless this one is.
This sounds terrible.
So if you're a weapon-based, like a combat-based one, he gives you one that allows you to do two extra, does do an extra attack.
What is this passivity shit?
I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
This Force form is bitch-made. The fuck is this?
I forgot he gives you, depending on your class, both the best and the worst form / lightsaber form.
Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. I had also planned on giving you some relics from Onderon's past, but Vaklu's troops looted our museum. I hope the credits and my sincere
They totally did.
They did.
Arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear
hilarious.
It will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again.
Damn, Vaklu. That thief.
Those thieves, man. No respect. No ethics and morals.
I will take you to your shuttle.
Time to get the fuck out of here.
Yoink.
I wonder if they'll let us come back to Onderon anytime soon.
Yeah. Look, I know I chose to be a caster. I get it. I understand.
Oh, look, this cutscene again.
But being a caster doesn't mean you want to be a fucking
Caster?
pacifist.
Yeah, no, so the lightsaber form he teaches you, not the force form.
I want a
but the
passive
lightsaber form.
fist.
His, it allows you to do an extra, it lowers your defense, I believe, but it allows you to do an extra swing per lightsaber. So that plus dual wielding plus flurry plus force speed, and you're swinging like 6 times a turn, and it's fucking stupid.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, so there's the difference.
Is my Ikaruga gone?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's currently up on Onderon. But I believe the hangar's open, so we can go loot.
About time you showed up. We finished our part and have been sitting on our hands waiting for you. So, what happened?
Wait.
The Mandalorian told you what happened. In fact, we just caught you up to speed.
Yeah, like
on what happened.
Were you not being explained to by
I thought
Zarga?
that entire thing was the flashback of Mira being told what happened. The fuck? At what point did that stop being flashback?
Yep.
Political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. There's only one leader now. I single-handedly ended a war.
I love that.
Don't want to talk about it. Nothing you need to know. Fine.
Yeah. Keep it
done.
positive.
It's done.
Keep it positive.
Huh. We'll see how long that lasts.
Good call.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
I need to get whatever... Like, I need to extract what juices of plot we can get out of her so that I can stop impressing her as soon as possible.
Well, after this, we should be done. Oh no. Oh no. Don't put the mouse there, because every time we go into but every time we go into a conversation like a computer, it's going to select
you're
one.
right.
Keep it on the upper half of the screen.
There you go.
There we go. Great. Let's quickly do we have the guide here? Yes, we do. Let's just quickly take the Mandalorian guide and go into the camp, because there should be some gear in the hangar that opened up with the goodie.
Head back to camp. Give the word.
Also, Mira's in our party. God damn it.
Granny got a level. Granny got a level. No!
No, Mira got a level. You got excited for a second there. Alright, so that hangar's all the way in the back. Should have a couple goodies in there. I doubt
Which
there'll be
one?
anything. It's the hangar that opened up that is next to the shuttle. Nope, all the way in the back. Nope, that's not the back. There you go. Yeah, no, you were going the right way the first time. That way. It was the one next to the shuttle we would take to go to Onderon, but the second hangar opened up, and there should be some crates in there. Oh, it's still there! Somehow. Even though it's currently on Onderon.
Oh, that's bullshit. Well,
Oops.
it's fine.
Oopsie! Don't think about it.
It's awesome.
Don't think about it too
It's
hard.
a very cool ship.
Well, good. We can take a good look at it now.
Yeah. Launching right out of the Sword of Akala.
Also, don't think about how it's got no landing gear.
You can switch
Alright,
between
no
two
goodies.
polarities. No refuge.
Yeah, basic upgrades. We've had those before. Chems for all your drugs. Anything else over here? Oh, got a couple more. More chems, sure. And another environmental suit. We've had one of those already.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, that's good to know. We got some stuff.
Hey, Ikaruga lore. The second ship, the first ship is called the Ikaruga, named after the bird. The second ship is called the Ginkei, pirated by Kagari.
Hey, Woolie.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Ikaruga?
It's kind of the best shmup ever made.
It's pretty high praise.
It's a musical tour de force. A coming-of-age tale, a touchstone for our generation, and I can say I was there. All right.
And guide back to the ship.
Ready to head. Follow.
Great. Some loot, some good stuff. And now we can go back onto the ship.
Yep.
And I wonder if anyone wants to talk to us.
And if you like Ikaruga, be sure to check out Radiant Silver Gun and Judgment Silver Sword.
What are those, Woolie?
Other treasure games.
Where can I check those out?
I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
Okay.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Oh, you mad about your fatty fats?
You getting fucking fat shamed and you butthurt?
Right?
No, all sizes deserve love.
Fat shamed droids? Wild. Wild.
Didn't think we could. All right, let's save for a second because
Mira?
I just want to make sure. Let's do Mira first because I think we are good. We have to talk to her first before
Mira,
we get the point.
Kreia,
Mira, Kreia,
Handmaiden.
Handmaiden, Godo as
Godo.
well because we solved the on-to-run problem.
Talk.
Questions. Should be under questions.
Shoot.
Keep going.
Not this one?
Keep going. I just want to see what other things we have. Did something happen on Duxon? There we go. That's what we want.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like I learned something about why we're doing this, about what we're fighting, and why we're fighting. I also learned some things about myself I didn't know before. It surprised me.
What'd you
What
learn?
did you learn?
It's not important. Maybe some other time we can talk about it.
Hey, that was not a check. That was not a check.
But still, I think that got us.
All right.
I think I got us.
Alright.
Let's try now. Now let's try Ray to tell me how you say
Unless we
Thanos.
have to back out to cement the point.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
It was this one, right?
No, we did that.
No, it was this
how'd you-
one.
yeah.
Ready to
Yeah.
tell me.
I don't really want to get into it any more than I
Okay,
have.
check the one.
Nothing,
under.
never mind.
I had other questions.
Go ahead. No.
Are you sure we don't have to back out, get the point, and retry it?
Yeah, because you can. I've had this entire conversation and done all the checks without ever having to leave of this question.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
Don't seem to hold back when you're with
I
me.
know. It's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
Just shut up and let me turn you into a Jedi.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Let's try backing out just for funsies. God damn it.
No, there was
Something
nothing.
wrong?
Okay, questions?
Shoot.
Where'd you get the rocket launcher? We already did that, I'm pretty sure, but...
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Yep, okay.
Anything else you wanted to know? Alright.
Think we are locked out.
It's all this traveling, being trapped, and
Too quiet?
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it. Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
There's yeah, that top one.
I showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once. Life is connected, yo.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe one day I'll show you.
No thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
You can keep your
So I think
Jedi
we're locked
training
out.
to yourself.
Don't think we can get her as a
I
Jedi
already know
now.
Nar Shaddaa
Without
better
some
than you ever will.
Other boosts.
methods.
So we have to impress her one more time.
I don't think there's an option to impress her one more time. I think we might have to go and do a little bit of... There's another way besides... There's another forbidden art. Even more sinister than Force Console Command.
Save.
Force Save Editor.
Oh, boy.
We can leave that for another time.
Huh.
But we still have time to finish it off. Don't worry.
Okay, alright.
Let's go see what Granny wants.
Yes.
I would call it
Have
unnatural.
you come with questions?
I would call it unnatural.
Some would consider it unnatural.
That's me. I want to know questions, actually.
Yeah, let's see if we got any more things. I think we've got
I
it
will
pretty much
answer.
pinned at this point, or complete at this point. Yeah, we know that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. Done that one. Yeah. So just got nothing new to say, which is fair. I mean, we've pretty much. We only have one more planet to go.
I guess, like, the shit we're seeing her do is not necessarily shit that we are seeing her do, you know?
What do you mean?
Fanny is not seeing what the audience is seeing.
Yes. Dramatic irony.
Yes? You may ask.
So just
Before entering Atris's
full
service,
transparency.
yes,
there's
I
nothing left to
carried
talk
name,
with her about until plot
as
things
all
happen.
the children of the Ichani do. It is not important.
Didn't we fail a check on her? No?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We've completed her.
Oh, I thought the name thing was a check. Okay, never mind. Alright.
We will get more answers when the plot progresses.
When the plot plots.
When the plot progresses. Hey, Goto! Goto, how you
Is
doing?
there something you have come to offer me? You may speak.
I want my reward for stabilizing Onderon.
You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall be rewarded. I have arranged a transfer of funds from certain interests within the Republic to you. I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
Now, one thing I was just thinking about that, well, I know why you made the decision. You'll notice we didn't get any light side points for fixing the Onderon problem.
Because of its conclusion?
Because of how it concluded.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, I know you wanted to play it the way you wanted to play it, Woolie. But we'll find out.
If that was critical.
We'll find out if that was enough.
How do I ask him about his roboticness?
You want to do, you want to back out and restart.
What have you brought me?
We also might be locked out with him, too.
It wasn't questions?
I talked
Operations
about
on
your
Nar
operations
Shaddaa, that's
I
what it
am
was.
willing to indulge some of your questions.
I think you're a robot. Where was that? I think you are. There we go.
Indeed. How insulting. But I suppose I should accept such arrogance from an ex-Jedi. Now, is there something else you wish to know?
Fail.
So, we are locked out of Godo, and we are locked out of Mira to finish their lines, because I don't think we have enough influence points in the game to pump them up to where we need to get them.
Ask.
So, we have two options. We do work some magic, we make it so that they have enough influence points and talk to them, or I can explain what the things are.
We did this question, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember this question.
Yeah, because you can hide yourself.
Yeah. I remember that.
Ignorance. Yeah. And perhaps they do not.
We did that question. Yep. You're lying. And it's like, yeah, we've done that.
We did it.
Yep.
We did it.
Yep.
So then, okay, the universe,
is the universe yelling
says that there's something in there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's follow it through. But I definitely do remember doing it. So we do this. You're lying.
Am I?
Yep.
Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques.
Yep, which we did. Yeah, we were just talking about this before.
On the worlds where we have encountered, as I said.
Yep. Use the techniques on me.
No, but if I did, but perhaps you will understand this.
Yep.
That perhaps it is important.
Nothing new here.
Yep, we've already got all that.
And then we had to say,
accept that. I don't trust you.
Oh, I had to keep her happy. Was that it?
Just say that one.
I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you.
Great.
This was done. This is not new.
That was all complete.
Good.
Universe?
No. No universe. No.
No universe. Now I understand why it's been probably like 50 hours since we did it, but universe, no.
All right. So fuck.
Want me to explain what they do, or would you rather?
All right. So you're pretty sure that we're fucked on Mira and Godo.
Yep. We're pretty much locked out. I can tell you with pretty much complete certainty that there is no more places to get influence on the next planet.
All right, so how do we do this?
Would you like me to tell you what they did, what their deals are?
No, let's edit what we got to edit, or
it's going to require changing some files. I don't know how to do it on Windows. I have to do it on a. Hold on, how do you do? You have to go in and change a file.
What about console commands?
We have to unlock it first. We have to go in and change a file first to make it work. We have to enable cheat codes in the actual. I can't remember what the fucking file is called. I can do it. I just have to remember what it is.
Which is easier, the save editor or the console command, to give ourselves influence?
Save editor. The only one I've done is console command because I don't have a save editor on a Mac. But save editor would be able to do it without getting the big cheats across the screen. Literally, scroll down.
Yeah.
Scroll down one. The portrait thing there would have cheats enabled across the side to be like you're a big huge cheater.
That's hilarious.
So the way to do it would be to do a save editor. That being said, we don't have to do it right now. We can still run through the last planet and do all of our things. It won't lock us into the shit immediately as long as we don't finish the planet.
Okay, is the save editing process, aka the KSE that the universe is referring to, a multi-step complicated process?
I haven't done it, but it looks pretty straightforward if you follow the instructions. But it's gonna take a minute, so it may not be a thing to may want to do something off stream.
Okay, is it the same for console command?
Yeah, either way, we have to just go in and edit some stuff.
Okay.
I know the console command one for sure. We just have to basically go into the files and enable cheats, and then you just tilde and then enter your cheats.
Yeah, because that seems pretty simple. And if the only downside is the stupid portrait, then like fuck it, whatever. I don't mind that personally. But
before we do that, though, let me just quickly check and see if there's a console command for influence, because I know for sure there is a console command for your alignment, which we still may have a chance to do light side alignment.
I guess between the two, like it feels like save editing is a bit more of a drastic, crazy step. I don't know if it involves like jumping into a hex editor or something like that, versus like pressing tilde and typing in the words. And
you just go in and just change like a couple values and you're done. Okay. Like it's not that bad.
Okay.
Give me the list. Set abilities. Where is set influence? Because add light side. There we go. Oh, there's a restart minigame one. That's funny. Give armor influence. No, it's infinite use. Never mind. Oh, where am I on the map? I don't know if there's one specifically for influence. I'd have to go do some research, but yeah.
Okay. So basically, we'll have to do that between now and next session.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have to do some buttons and stuff and push some buttons.
Well, I stand by my actions.
Before we do anything, though, there is one more spot we could grab some Goto shit, so we could at least maybe fix him. And either way, we have to go back to Nar Shaddaa real quick, anyways, because we have to go finish that merchant.
Okay.
So we're not completely done yet.
Because I would feel stupid about big decisions going the way I don't want them to for the influence.
No, I get it. It's how I want to play it versus So Nar Shaddaa. Either way, we have some business to conclude on Nar Shaddaa. More than one thing should have wrapped up on Nar Shaddaa. We can probably skip through this, yeah. And because we have a shop to go talk to and deal with. And
that's true.
And that should give us some things. Our footsteps are gone. Nice. And
right.
For safety's sake, just bring Goto.
Okay. Yeah. The Rhodian.
Yeah, we have to finish up that plot. And before we talk to the Rhodian, let's make sure we save too, because if we have Goto in our party, I don't want Goto to be like, we fucking hate you, because that'll definitely fuck us up. But we might be able to actually finish off Goto in this one thing.
4 shields.
So,
there it is.
Before we go talk to the Rhodian, we're just gonna go scrounge the edges. This will result in dark side, but we've already committed to the fact that we have to just
scrounge the edges of
the map, like that door over there. There's a closed door over there. You see that one?
This door?
See how the fog of war is a little off?
Okay.
I think this might be the... Oh, yeah, here we go. Walk in. Is it in here?
Did you hear? The Republic's destroyed Goto's yacht. Blew it up right in...
Nah, it's not in here.
Goto's yacht was fired on by a Republic warship. Has the Republic declared war on the exchange?
Universe, where is it? There was a guy who mentioned earlier where there's one more interaction we can have that could trigger thing. Is it in the cantina? Go check the cantina while we're waiting.
Cantina was...
Well, not that way. Either way, let's just keep checking the edges.
Okay.
That's the drug deal gone bad room.
Yep.
Not that way.
Not this way?
No.
Okay.
So let's just check the edge of this. Let's just make sure. We're doing a bit of a cleanup here. Cleaning up some side quests. Not that guy. That's where the cantina would be, but let's just check the edges real quick. That's a Rhodian. Don't talk to her yet. And that's the swoop race in the corner. But we can go check it.
Other merchant. Other door.
Yeah, so no. All right, so let's go check the cantina and see if there's anything in there.
That's the red door?
Yeah, the big red door over there. And then if there's nothing in there, we'll come back out and we'll
It's not is it something we already did?
I don't think so. Again, there was a comment earlier from the universe that mentioned there was one more spot to do this, and I don't recall it.
Could they be mistaken by something that we've already seen, like the drug deal?
Could be.
Remains.
Yeah, let's go see what the remains are. Is that another sword? Hell yeah, dude. Well, it's a good thing we came back. We got that sword.
We got the sword.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. All right. Well, when in doubt, we can go finish up something else that is equally... Oh, wait. Yeah, how about this guy? How about this guy? Oh, yeah. We helped this guy out. Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah, this is a thing a while ago.
What? I don't remember any of this.
This was a guy who was like...
Is this an unresolved side quest?
No, this is resolved. We did the good thing where we snuck him out.
Okay.
I believe he's still in the Pazak Den, though.
All right, so if it didn't trigger, is that a bug that occurred that stopped it from triggering?
We probably already did it, honestly. You know, probably just the
like
person
what does it didn't trigger mean? You know?
I don't think it... I mean, like, I just don't think we had it.
Okay.
I mean, we can go check that room one more time and run around it, but I'm pretty sure... Talk to everyone in here, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. Yep.
Did you hear? The Republic's destroyed Goto's yacht.
Nothing in here.
Goto's yacht was fired on by a Republic warship. Has the Republic declared war on the exchange?
Yeah. All right. Well, if nothing else, we can go finish the Rhodian thing. So let's go do that.
The Republic's destroyed Goto's yacht. Blew it up right in...
The Republic did it, eh? Wasn't all the other bounty hunters just shooting at it? Yeah. And also for the sake of posterity, let's take Goto out of the party
for this conversation.
Yeah, just in case if he doesn't like it.
Why wouldn't he like it? It's business.
But it's light side. Save here anyways.
Fair enough.
We can check with Goto, but I'm pretty sure Goto's not gonna like the light goody two-shoes thing, but we can try.
I have fixed Onderon.
Back out and let's see if we can do Onderon. Or if we can do it with Goto when we saved. Let's see if that does help. Just since we saved anyways, let's see if we can put him in. Just as a safety save. There, let's try it. Let's see if he's actually okay with this since it's business. Yeah, establishing trade routes.
Yeah. You can trade with Duxon.
Set up connections there immediately. And done. And Goto, got anything to say? Nope. Okay. All right, let's see what you have, because this Rhodian should have something we want. Oh, well, that's some good robes. That's a new robe at the top.
Marando Sage.
Big immunity to light side, dark side, lots of wisdom. It's a new robe. We're actually getting a little light on credits. We might have to start selling some of our armaments.
Most elite of their order, able to see into the future, past, and across the entire galaxy. Whoa.
Yeah, Force can do some shit.
Okay.
The item we're looking for is towards the bottom.
Oh, the Keldor race. Keldor. Keldor are who again?
I have no idea.
I know that name.
Oh, we got some crystals too if we want. Another. We have all three.
We do have these crystals.
Yeah, we have those crystals, so we don't. No sense getting them again. Nomi's armband. What was that? +1 versus dark side. Okay.
Sure. Wait.
I think that's an item from something. Oh, from Master. Okay, yeah.
Nomi displayed incredible affinity for the Force, but only reluctantly pursued Jedi training following the death of her husband, Andor. She became one of the greatest Jedi of time, training under Master Thrawn. Hey, that's one way to go about it. Have your family and kids first, then become a Jedi. Huh?
Yeah. How'd you get around it?
Fucking rollsafe.jpg.
Yeah.
Tap your forehead on that one.
Yeah.
Can't kick me out of the order if I already had my kids before I knew.
There it is. One up.
Hello.
HK Protocol Pacifist Package.
Hello.
You want that.
This upgrade looks like it's designed to be downloaded into a droid's behavioral core. Oh my god, this sounds like the fucking worst thing in the world. This is horrible.
So we may have missed out on influence, but boy, we didn't miss out on fun. You're gonna want this.
This sounds horrible.
You're gonna fucking want this.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh. Remember before when you said if we pulled HK too light, what happens? Oh. Well, the pulling doesn't do anything.
Oh dear god.
Oh, no, right here. Pop him in the party right here.
Is this reversible?
Pop him in the party right here.
Is this reversible?
Let's find out, Woolie.
Dude. What are we doing right now?
We are talking to HK.
I don't like it.
Oh, pop in T3 while you're at it.
I don't like it. Oh no.
Goto, bye. Sorry. We'll talk about you later.
No. Uh-oh.
HK.
Query. Is there someone that
How you doing, buddy?
Master?
Your personality.
I found a new upgrade part for you.
Statement. Something approaching joy is now growing in my behavior core, Master.
Oh.
Please install it at once.
Oh boy.
Missionary. But please do so carefully. I have seen how you use a hydro spanner.
Oh my god. There. Are you okay?
Answer. I do not know, Master. I feel strange. Like a circuit has been flipped.
Okay. Are you ready? We have people that need killing.
Answer. Oh, Master.
Oh my god.
Myself to harm another.
Oh no.
They have families or children. We must always think of the children.
Oh no.
The littlest
oh
ones
yes.
Suffer in war. Musing. I think perhaps I would enjoy learning a new language or watching an informative holovid.
I need a shower. I think I flipped the wrong switch.
This is
or the right one.
This is the canonical HK. What's wrong? What's wrong, Woolie? He's been upgraded. He's been improved.
I think you want to run another diagnostic.
Answer, Master. Master, your concern is unfounded, I assure you. I am operating at peak efficiency.
See?
Greeting. Oh, hello, little T3 unit.
Oh my god, take it out.
HK-47,
Get it out.
Protocol and translation droid.
Yank it out with teeth if I have to.
D?
Oh no.
Answer. Of course I am all right.
The camera's not all right.
I respect all
This is horrible.
All life is connected and should be nurtured.
Science has gone too far. Joke's over, and so is my patience.
Exclamation. No, Master, no. What are you doing? Statement. Master, please, I beg you. Never install anything again.
Oh my god.
Diagnostics bay first. That was a close one. I almost surrendered completely to peace and pacifism. How repugnant. Conclusion. Still, there was a brief moment where I felt I almost understood why some meatbags choose peace and friendship over a high-powered blaster carbine.
HK has gained a bonus in wisdom and awareness. It has given you experience bonus as well. Alright, so we learned from this little gag episode.
We did.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Query. Now, are there any other horrors in my system, or is your electronic butchery done?
Technically, you should enjoy that, shouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean...
That horrified you to the core.
Do it again.
Woof.
Bam! At least we got that.
Okay.
That's an easy one to miss, and that's a fun
one. Horrible. Horrible, horrible.
Indeed. So yeah, to finish off the other two things, honestly, the fact that we got almost everyone in one playthrough, like maxed out with influence, is kind of nuts, considering we're still kind of playing this, like, this is still your first playthrough, like, minus the odd, like, hey, Woolie, this big decision you should do.
So we
like,
just came shy of, like, a perfect setup.
Yeah.
But I would have had to compromise, like...
on your decisions that you wanted to do.
The shit that I wanted, yeah. Like, the enjoyment factor.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
And I totally understand, which is why we just have to do some black magic, some Sith alchemy, and adjust a couple things. But all in all, not bad.
Okay.
If we could only fix that alignment.
Oh, man. Don't remind me. Oh, boy. This whole fucking blue-ass group is...
This whole party's a mess right now, man.
It smell like blue up in here. It smell like blue.
Dude, we broke the game. This is like... everyone. At this point, everyone should be glowing with good guy energy, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If anything, the true thing we have learned here today is that the best Grey Jedi is not Kreia. Truly, we are the best Grey Jedi. For we do the right thing, and we get the light points. But it's the light later points.
Hey, man. It ain't gray. It's purple. We're a little bit more fashionable than that.
And you know what? Purple, you know what? Purple is the color of royalty.
Royalty?
And that's... who we are.
There you go.
We are royalty with, if by no other virtue, by the amount of fucking money we have.
Okay. Alright. Time to look into the save editing shit, dude.
Yep.